This is what real suffering happens when a narcissist stops talking to you. Welcome to Narcissist Exposed, where we delve into the intricate world of manipulation tactics. Today, we explore the silent treatment, a devastating technique commonly employed by narcissists. When a narcissist abruptly stops communicating with you, it leaves a void that engulfs your mind with swirling questions. You struggle to decipher your wrongdoing and find a solution to the problem. In this video, we will unravel the doubts that consume you, empowering you to understand their indifference and resist their manipulative grip. Let us commence our journey. Narcissists possess an extensive repertoire of manipulation strategies, and the silent treatment reigns supreme among their favorites. Through this insidious technique, they achieve multiple objectives simultaneously. They plunge you into guilt, plant seeds of doubt in your truths and convictions, thrust you into emotional anguish and isolation, bask in their apparent superiority and self-worth, and conveniently sidestep any meaningful discussion or accountability. By now, you should recognize that when engaging in an argument with a narcissistic individual, they refuse to accept any responsibility and unapologetically shift the blame onto you. Should you persist in revisiting the issue, especially when you strike a nerve and stand your ground on a key point, they skillfully divert the conversation or assume the role of the victim, manipulating your emotions to evoke sympathy and compel you to surrender the argument. These are among their most common tricks. However, another potent weapon in their arsenal is triggering anger and employing the chilling silence. Through this tactic, they sow seeds of doubt within you, causing you to question the validity of your initially strong arguments or downplay the seriousness of the matter. They cunningly insinuate that the issue isn't worth the distance and lack of communication, deliberately obscuring the fact that it truly mattered to both parties. They cleverly deploy evasion, anger, or the silent treatment to evade your scrutiny, as they fear the impending exposure that could potentially weaken their grasp over you. However, when the silent treatment emerges, loneliness insidiously seeps in, accompanied by a profound sadness that engulfs you, blaming yourself for this estrangement. The lingering thought that maybe, if you hadn't been so persistent, none of this would have occurred, and you would still be together. This is precisely the devious strategy the narcissist employs. They want you to believe it's your fault. That's the trick. By evoking guilt and casting doubt upon your truths, by eroding your self-defense and undermining your self-esteem, the narcissist gains further control over you. They derive power from this, slowly but steadily robbing you of pieces of your self-worth, until you find yourself surrendering completely to their dominance. Refusing to comply with their desires unleashes their punishment of silence upon you. It's comparable to training a pet, molding your behavior to align with their every whim. Your feelings hold no significance to them, and your suffering is nothing more than their source of enjoyment. Inflicting pain upon you becomes a demonstration of power, and they revel in this narcissistic supply, deriving immense pleasure from it. Their objective is to make you suffer, not to resolve any underlying issues. Empathetic individuals yearn for conflict resolution, seeking a middle ground, mutual understanding, and beneficial outcomes for all parties involved. However, this aspiration is unachievable with a narcissistic individual. Their sole aim is to elicit an admission of guilt from you, fueling their sense of superiority and deepening your submission to their manipulation. They demand your forfeiture of the right to defend yourself, to question their actions, to voice your concerns, or to express the pain and discomfort inflicted upon you. In the narcissist's realm, your entitlements hold no value, only their personal interests matter, which revolve around incessant control over your vulnerable state. The silent treatment takes a direct toll on your emotions. You feel a profound sense of isolation and emptiness, enveloped by the fear of losing them forever. This fear drives you to seek respite, to recapture the intoxicating bliss you once felt when things were harmonious. At this juncture, it is crucial to clarify that the addictive sensation towards this individual was consciously provoked and masterfully orchestrated by the narcissist right from the outset. Love bombing, the idyllic phase of a relationship with a narcissist, is a whirlwind of affection, undivided attention, lavish gifts, and the notion that you and your partner are destined soulmates, destined to be inseparable forever. However, this seemingly perfect scenario, resembling a Hollywood romance, is nothing but an intricate fabrication. It was meticulously crafted from the beginning, a carefully constructed character intended to captivate your heart and keep you hooked on that illusion indefinitely. The narcissist, whether male or female, strategically introduced you to an image of who they wanted you to believe they were. They marketed themselves as the ideal partner, and once you bought into this portrayal, it became ingrained in you that this is who they truly are. This clever manipulation serves to rationalize their future actions and reinforces your commitment to the relationship. They occasionally resurrect this ideal persona during critical moments, such as when you're on the verge of leaving or when they need something from you. This perpetual wait for their idealized version is intended to keep you at their mercy, perpetuating feelings of addiction, emptiness, and the silent treatment. Much like an addict yearning for a toxic substance despite its harm, your body craves a reunion, convinced that it is the only way to endure the pain. By creating this internal belief, they intertwine the cure for your suffering with the illness itself. This chilling manipulation exemplifies the mental turmoil inflicted by these individuals, leading you to believe that your existence is impossible without them. It provokes a perpetual cycle of justifications for their actions, their indifference, and their relentless manipulation. Refusing to communicate with you is their way of nullifying your identity. It is a means of denying your significance, reducing you to insignificance, pretending as if you are inconsequential. This profound rejection is excruciatingly painful because you love them. It shatters you to witness the cruelties inflicted by the person you hold dear. Their intentional silence leaves you questioning, unable to comprehend their profound cruelty. You find yourself searching for explanations, seeking to justify and make sense of the intense pain that washes over you when they coldly detach and display indifference. You don't wish for them to suffer either. In fact, you're willing to apologize even when you're unsure of your transgression. Gradually, you start internalizing your thoughts, avoiding conflicts, suppressing your emotions, and evading confrontations or uncomfortable situations. In doing so, you unwittingly fall into the clutches of the narcissist's control. They revel in the immense power they hold over you and gradually tighten their grip, intent on crushing you entirely. Such perversity may be perplexing, but yielding to their manipulation via the silent treatment will lead to precisely this outcome. However, you need not succumb. You possess every right to express your concerns, articulate what troubles you, communicate your pain, or simply share your thoughts. No one has the authority to silence you, particularly not through the cruel tactic of cold shouldering. The truth is, we are all adults, and matters need to be addressed through communication. There's no requirement for you to await the narcissist's initiation of conversation, as doing so leaves you in a submissive position, riddled with uncertainty, anxiety, and pain, preventing you from moving forward in life. You must take the initiative to engage with them, explicitly stating your need to talk and expressing everything that you feel, holding nothing back. This empowers you to prevent your own silence from causing further harm and shifts the dynamics, granting you control over the situation. You will no longer wait for the narcissist to approach you. Instead, you will seize command of your life, articulating your thoughts boldly. If they persist in ignoring you, you will assertively declare an end to the relationship and proceed to block them on all social media platforms. It's important to note that asserting control in this manner does not necessitate forgiving the narcissist if they are willing to engage in conversation. What I advocate for is reclaiming control over your life, expressing your thoughts without reservations, refusing to accept mistreatment in any form, including the insidious silent treatment. The cold shoulder is an aggressive behavior that requires a clear understanding, especially when it originates from someone who claims to love and respect you, such as a partner or a family member. When they attempt to undermine you and subject you to silent waiting, it becomes essential for you to seize control, make decisions for your own life, and cease granting power to others. The responsibility lies with you. If you have recognized this person as a narcissist, the most effective course of action is to initiate a direct no-contact approach. You may choose to inform them of your decision before promptly blocking them across all platforms. This distinction is crucial, distinguishing the narcissist's silent treatment from your cessation of communication and subsequent blocking. Though they may appear similar, they are vastly different in nature. The narcissist's silent treatment serves as a punishment intended to manipulate you, coerce your return, extract apologies, inflict emotional distress, and obliterate your self-esteem. However, the reasons behind their actions remain unclear, further fueling doubt and frustration. Conversely, when you block them on all platforms, you are acting in self-preservation rather than seeking to manipulate or cause harm. Additionally, you provide them with an explanation, offering transparency and clarity, an essential departure from the narcissist's tactics that often leave you with lingering doubts, guilt, and uncertainty. I trust that you now discern the significant distinctions, and I hope this video has fortified you against falling victim to manipulation. May it empower you to understand the motives behind such behaviors, reclaim control over your life, and assert your autonomy without relying on someone who keeps you in limbo. Take care and remain attentive to your well-being. Please feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Until next time.